Before you scroll away, I need to tell you about the phone call that ended my engagement. My name is Mia Sullivan. I'm 28 years old. I live in Seattle, Washington. 2 weeks before my wedding, my fiancé Jake called me. "Mia, we need to talk." His voice was shaking, scared. "What's wrong?" "I can't marry you. I'm sorry, the wedding's off." My world stopped. "What? Why?" "Your parents told me things. About your anger, your violence. I can't risk it." "My what?" "Jake, I'm sorry. I have to protect myself." He hung up. I stood there, phone in hand, completely confused. Anger issues? Violence? I'd never been violent in my life. 3 days later, my cousin showed Jake a video from my childhood. Evidence that my parents had lied about everything. Stay with me, because this isn't about a canceled wedding. It's about parents who sabotaged my relationship with lies, and what happened when the truth finally came out. And hit that subscribe button. It takes 1 second but means everything to me. Let me explain my relationship with Jake. We met 3 years ago. Coffee shop, classic story. He spilled his coffee. I helped him clean up. We started talking. He was a high school teacher. History. Loved his job. Loved his students. Kind. Patient. Gentle. I'm a physical therapist. Work at a sports clinic. Help athletes recover from injuries. Active, energetic, strong. We were different. But it worked. 6 months in, I knew he was the one. A year in, I brought him home to meet my parents. I was nervous, excited. My parents live in Portland, an hour from Seattle. Big house, successful careers. My dad's a surgeon, my mom's a lawyer. They're intense, perfectionist, controlling. But they're my parents. I wanted them to love Jake. The dinner was awkward. Jake tried so hard. Brought flowers, complimented the food, asked questions. My dad barely spoke to him. "So you're a teacher?" "Yes, sir. High school history." "That's nice. What does that pay?" I cringed. "Dad, I'm just asking. It's relevant." "About $55,000 a year," Jake said. "Not a lot, but I love what I do." My mom smiled tightly. "That's admirable. Following your passion." But her tone said otherwise. After dinner, my parents pulled me aside. "He's a teacher?" my mom said. "Yes. What's wrong with that?" "Nothing. It's just limited income, limited prospects. He's happy. I'm happy. That's what matters." My dad jumped in. "You're a physical therapist. You make decent money, but combined, you'll struggle." "We won't struggle. We both have good jobs." "Good jobs? Mia, your mother and I are professionals. We thought you'd marry a professional." "Jake is a professional. You know what we mean. A doctor, a lawyer, someone at our level." "Your level?" "Dad, Jake is amazing. He's kind. He loves me." "Love doesn't pay the bills." I left angry, hurt, but I thought they'd come around, eventually. They didn't. Every time I mentioned Jake, they found fault. "Is he still teaching?" "Yes, Mom." "Has he thought about going back to school, getting a better degree?" "He has a master's degree." "In what? Education?" "That's not exactly lucrative." Over and over. Constant criticism. Jake noticed. "Your parents don't like me. They just need time." "It's been a year, Mia." "I know, but they'll adjust. Once they see how happy we are." 2 years into our relationship, Jake proposed. Beautiful proposal. Beach at sunset. Ring he'd saved for months to buy. I said yes immediately. I called my parents. "I'm engaged." Silence. Then, "To Jake?" "Yes, to Jake. Who else?" My mom sighed. "Are you sure about this?" "Mom, I love him. We're getting married." "Marriage is a big commitment. Are you ready for that?" "Yes, completely." "Well, congratulations, I suppose." "I suppose. Not, we're so happy for you. Just I suppose." The wedding planning was torture. My parents questioned everything. "That venue is too expensive for your budget. The guest list is too large. That dress is too much. They never said, let us help, or we're excited. Just criticism, judgment, doubt. Jake tried to win them over. He really did. He invited my dad to a baseball game. My dad was too busy. He offered to help my mom with yard work. She already had someone. He sent them thoughtful gifts on holidays. They sent generic thank you texts. Why don't they like me? He asked one night. It's not you, it's them. They're just particular. About what? I'm a good person. I treat you well. I work hard. I know. They just had different expectations. For your husband? Yeah. He looked sad. I'm sorry I'm not good enough for them. You're more than good enough. You're perfect for me. But I could see it bothered him, chipped away at his confidence. 3 months before the wedding, things escalated. My parents requested to meet with Jake, without me. We want to get to know him better, my mom said. Okay, that's great. When? How about lunch? Just the 3 of us. Jake was thrilled. They're finally coming around. I hope so. He met them at a restaurant. I went to work. Afterward, he seemed quiet, distant. How was lunch? It was fine. Just fine? They asked a lot of questions about my family, my childhood, my plans. What kind of questions? Personal ones, about my parents' divorce, about money, about whether I'd signed a prenup. A prenup? Yeah, your mom brought it up, asked if we'd discussed protecting your assets. I don't have assets. I rent an apartment and have student loans. That's what I said. She seemed skeptical. Skeptical of what? I don't know. It was weird. Over the next few weeks, my parents asked to meet Jake several more times. Bonding, they called it. I was happy, relieved. Finally, they were making an effort. But Jake seemed increasingly uncomfortable after each meeting. They keep asking about my past, he said. What about it? Everything. My ex-girlfriends, my temper, whether I'd ever been in therapy. My dad's a doctor. He's probably just worried about mental health. But it feels invasive. They're just being thorough. They want to make sure I'm marrying the right person. He nodded, but looked uncertain. 2 months before the wedding, my college roommate Becca called. Mia, I need to tell you something weird. What? Your mom contacted me on Facebook. Why? She asked about you, about college, about whether you had issues. My stomach dropped. What kind of issues? She asked if you ever had anger problems, or if you were ever violent. What? No. Why would she ask that? I don't know, but I told her you were the calmest person I knew, that you never even raised your voice. What did she say? She thanked me and logged off. It was so strange. I called my mother immediately. Mom, why are you asking my friends about anger issues? I don't know what you're talking about. Becca said you messaged her, asked if I was violent. Oh, that. I was just doing due diligence. Due diligence? For what? Making sure Jake knows what he's getting into. What he's getting into? I'm not a project, I'm your daughter. I'm protecting him. From what? From me? From making a mistake. I hung up, furious. But I didn't tell Jake. I should have, but I didn't. 2 weeks before the wedding, everything fell apart. Jake called me on a Tuesday night. Mia, we need to talk. Can I come over? Of course. What's wrong? He arrived 20 minutes later. His eyes were red. He'd been crying. Jake, what happened? I can't marry you. The words didn't make sense. What? The wedding's off. I'm sorry. Why? What did I do? Your parents told me things about your past, about your anger. My anger? I don't have anger issues. They said you do. They said you've been violent, that you broke your brother's arm when you were 12. I don't have a brother. They showed me hospital records. What hospital records? Jake, I'm an only child. They said you've been covering it up, that you're good at hiding your rage. This is insane. I've never been violent, ever. They said you threw a chair at a teacher in high school. That never happened. They said you have a police record for assault. I don't! Jake, check! I've never been arrested! He looked torn, confused. They were so convincing. Because they're lying. Why would they lie about this? They said they love you, but they can't let me marry you without knowing the truth. The truth is they're lying. I have no police record, no history of violence, nothing. They showed me a medical report from when you were hospitalized for psychiatric evaluation. My head was spinning. When? When you were 16. I was never hospitalized. Jake, this is all lies. How do I know that? They're your parents. Why would they lie? Because they don't want me to marry you. They think you're beneath me because you're a teacher. This isn't about my job. It is. They've been against us from the start, and now they're making up lies to break us up. He stood up. I can't do this. I can't marry someone when I don't know what's real. Jake, please. Let me prove it. We can pull my medical records, my school records, my police records. I'll show you it's all lies. I need time to think. The wedding is in 2 weeks. I know. I'm sorry. He left. I sat on my couch and sobbed, called my parents, screaming. What did you tell him? My mom answered, calm. We told him the truth. You lied. I was never violent. I was never hospitalized. I don't have a brother. We're protecting him. From what? From a happy marriage? From being with someone who loves him? From making the same mistake we made. That stopped me. What? We settled for less than we should have. We don't want you doing the same. You settled? You're both successful professionals. We could have done better. We don't want you to have regrets. The only regret I have is calling you my parents. I hung up, blocked their numbers. The next day, I gathered evidence, called my high school, requested my disciplinary records, clean, no incidents, called my doctor, requested all medical records, no psychiatric hospitalizations, no emergency room visits for violence, went to the police station, requested a criminal background check, clean, no arrests, no charges, compiled everything, sent it to Jake. Here's proof. I'm not violent. I never was. My parents lied about everything. He didn't respond. I called him. Did you see the records? I saw them. So you believe me now? I don't know what to believe. You could have faked those. Faked official police records? Jake, be serious. Your parents were so convincing because they're good liars. They're a lawyer and a surgeon. Being convincing is their job. I just need time. 1 week before the wedding, I was ready to cancel everything. Then my cousin Lily called. Mia, I heard about Jake. I'm so sorry. Thanks. Listen, I need to tell you something about your parents. What? Do you remember when we were kids? That Thanksgiving when you were 12? Vaguely. Why? Your parents told everyone you had anger problems, that you'd attacked your cousin. What? Who? Me. They said you scratched my face, that you were out of control. Lily, I never touched you. I know, but they told everyone you did. My parents almost didn't let me see you anymore. Why would they say that? I don't know. But my mom recorded part of that Thanksgiving, before cell phones, on a camcorder, and I found the tape. What's on it? You and me, playing, laughing, being totally normal, and your mom in the background telling my mom that you're troubled and violent. Oh my God. I'm sending you the video. Show it to Jake. He needs to see this. She sent it. I watched it immediately. There we were, 12-year-old me and 10-year-old Lily, playing with dolls, laughing, gentle, sweet, and in the background, my mother's voice. We're worried about Mia. She has anger issues. She attacked Lily last month. Lily's mom. She did? Lily never mentioned it. My mom. Lily probably blocked it out. It was traumatic. Mia scratched her face. Drew blood. Lily's mom. Should we keep them separated? My mom. Maybe, just to be safe. All lies. Blatant lies. I sent the video to Jake. Watch this. My cousin found it. He called me an hour later. Mia, did you watch it? I watched it. And? His voice cracked. I'm so sorry. Jake came over that night. He hugged me for a long time. I'm so sorry. I should have believed you. You didn't know. They were convincing. I should have trusted you. I know you. You've never been violent. I was just scared. Scared of what? Of marrying someone and finding out they're not who I thought. My dad did that. Married my mom, found out she'd hidden her addiction. It destroyed him. Jake, I'm not hiding anything. I've been completely honest. I know that now. God, I'm so sorry. What about the wedding? He looked at me. Do you still want to marry me? After I didn't believe you? Yes, but only if you believe me now. I do, completely. And I'm never doubting you again. What about my parents? They're not invited to the wedding or our lives. I nodded. Agreed. We got married 1 week later. Small ceremony. Just us, friends, and Jake's family. My parents weren't there. I didn't tell them it was happening. My cousin Lily was my maid of honor. Thank you, I told her, for finding that video. I'm sorry I didn't remember sooner. I always knew your parents were lying about you. Why didn't you say something? Because I was a kid, and who believes a kid over adults? She was right. After the wedding, I sent my parents one message. I got married today. You weren't invited. The video Lily found proves you've been lying about me since I was 12. I don't know why you've tried so hard to sabotage my life, but it ends now. Don't contact me again. My mother responded, You're making a mistake. Jake isn't good enough for you. No, Mom, you aren't good enough for me. I blocked them, permanently. It's been 6 months. Jake and I are happy, really happy. We have a small apartment, 2 incomes that aren't huge but are enough. We laugh. We cook together. We build furniture from IKEA. We're not rich, but we're happy. My parents tried to reach out through relatives. They're sorry. They just wanted what's best for you. What's best for me is a husband who loves me and parents who don't lie about me. They're your parents. You should forgive them. They spent years lying about me, telling people I was violent. They tried to destroy my marriage before it started. That's not forgivable. Some family members understand. Most don't. But I don't care. I have Jake. I have our life. I have peace. And I have proof, video proof, that my parents have been lying about me for 16 years. That's enough. Here's what I learned. Some parents sabotage their children, not because they're protecting them, but because they're controlling them. My parents lied to my fiancé, told him I was violent, showed him fake records, all to stop me from marrying someone they deemed beneath us. If Lily hadn't found that video, I might have lost Jake. But the truth came out, and it set me free. Have you ever had family members lie to sabotage your relationship? Have you ever been accused of things you never did? What did you do? Tell me in the comments, because this is more common than people think. And if you're going through it right now, trust yourself, gather evidence, show the truth. Sometimes the people who should protect you are the ones attacking you, and you have every right to cut them off. My name is Mia Sullivan. My parents told my fiancé I had anger issues and a history of violence. All lies, provable lies. He almost called off the wedding. Then the truth came out. We got married anyway, without them, and I've never been happier. Thank you so much for watching. If this story touched your heart, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Your support truly means the world to me, and don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. I love reading every single one of them. Each comment inspires me to keep creating stories for you. See you next time.